let's talk about the Apple event. What's going on, everybody? Joshua here with Choppy Tech. Apple just finished up their fall 2017 Apple event at the Steve Jobs Theater. It was their first event at the Steve Jobs Theater in their new headquarters. And they talked iPhone, Apple Watch, and a bunch more. So without further ado, let me give you my recap of what you missed. So the first thing that I'd like to touch on is that they refreshed the Apple Watch to Apple Watch Series 3. And Apple Watch Series 3 will be released in a cellular and non-cellular version. They also bumped down the price of Series 1 starting at $249, Series 3 starting at $329, and Series 3 Cellular starting at $899. So the Series 3 will be able to accept calls and stream music, and it'll just be a fantastic device. If you get the cellular model, they'll have the same numbers as the iPhone that you have. It's going to have the same exact phone numbers, and everything will work smoothly. So it's a very, very impressive improvement for the Apple Watch. The next thing that they touched on was the Apple TV 4K, which was a boost in specs for the Apple TV. Obviously, you don't get a real full-size TV. You basically get the internals of a TV that allows you to stream 4K media. So it's a great bump up for getting into the modern world of 4K. Everything's 4K nowadays. So an awesome, awesome upgrade for the Apple TV, especially for the people that want to upgrade their Apple TV this holiday season. Gifting, it's going to be great. So with the way that the world is going with the 4K media and 4K streaming, Apple TV 4K will be one of the hottest products on the holiday gift list. The next thing that they talked about was the iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 was released in a new copper color that we saw in the rumored mock-ups. And the iPhone 8 is pretty much like an iPhone 7s. I have an iPhone 7 Plus right here. They look around the same. They have minor improvements like the A11 Bionic chip, which is Apple's new chip. They also have True Tone displays, a spec bump, and a 12 megapixel camera. And of course, the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus will be released with wireless charging capabilities, which we have not seen from Apple before. It's about time they finally updated to the wireless charging capabilities, because wireless charging has been around for so many years now. It's about time Apple finally stepped on that train and gave us wireless charging like the people wanted. Great job, Apple. Great job. So the iPhone 8 will be starting at $699 and the iPhone 8 Plus will be starting at $799, and it will be shipping September 22nd. And that was not the only iPhone we saw at the Apple event today. We also saw the iPhone X, also known as iPhone 10, which will be shipping in space gray and silver. It has a OLED display with a 458 pixels per inch and True Tone display as well. The display also supports HDR, which will be a very sharp, crisp, detailed display. You know how Apple rolls when it comes to their displays. They don't mess around. But they finally updated to OLED. Thank God. The Apple iPhone X will be tap to wake, swipe up to unlock, because there will be no home button. So the swipe up will be taking place of the Apple's home button. Since there is no home button, there is no Touch ID on the new iPhone 10. So there will be Face ID. So everything will be via face to unlock your device. And they've used very high-tech technology to get this capabilities of unlocking the device. But something funny, side note here, it actually failed for the first demonstration in the keynote. So we'll see how well this works. One impressive thing about Face ID is that there's a 1 in a million chance that someone else will be able to unlock your phone, compared to Touch ID when it's a 1 in 50,000 chance, so you're more secure with Face ID. iPhone X also got camera improvements as well. It has 12 megapixel dual cameras, larger and faster sensors, a new color filter, deeper pixels, and f1.8 and f2.4 apertures. So this is a photographer's iPhone, if you will say. The new wireless charging mat that Apple is going for, that will be charging Apple iPhone, Apple Watch, and Apple AirPods, will be released next year, and this is called AirPower. And that will be released next year, so this way you'll be able to charge all your new wireless devices that Apple is bringing to the table for the upcoming year. So that's going to be a wrap on the Apple event for fall 2017. at the first one that was actually at Apple's home grounds in Cupertino Steve Jobs Theater, their first event at the Steve Jobs Theater. Definitely drop me a comment down below if you'll be picking up any of these products. Let me know what you think about the new products that Apple released today. And that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Like this video as well. Peace.